We're back after the international break and we start off with a convincing win against Motherwell on Saturday. More from that game coming up, including post-match with Derek McInnes and the rest of the Dons news from the past week on the AFC DONScast with me, Graham Mackay, on Tuesday the 22nd of October. The Dons returned to action following the international break with an emphatic win against Motherwell at Fir Park on Saturday, despite a continued host of injuries and suspensions. Derek McInnes was forced to make 5 changes to his starting lineup from the team that drew with Hibs a fortnight ago. That ultimately put Twitter into meltdown again. Formation bingo was the order of the day to figure out what the formation would be. The answer was 4-2-3-1. Lewis Ferguson and Curtis Main were suspended for this one. Dean Campbell and Ryan Hedges were on the bench and Ethan Ross was dropped altogether, but it did see a welcome return to the bench from long-term absentee Stephen Gleeson. In came to the starting lineup was Zach Vyner, James Wilson, John Gallagher, Niall McGinn and Mikey Devlin. Both teams came out of the blocks with all guns firing, but our opening period could have turned sour fairly quickly after Motherwell were awarded a penalty after Joe Lewis tripped Chris Long. It wasn't a penalty, but Ewan Anderson decided otherwise. Luckily, James Scott's post kick was saved by Joe Lewis after tipping the shot over the bar. 10 minutes later, Sam Cosgrove scored his 15th goal of the season after picking up a Greg Lee through ball, which he put beyond Mark Gillespie. Motherwell tried everything to penetrate the Dons' defence through the remainder of the first half, but it wasn't to be. Equally, we were quick on the counter-attack when those moments opened up for us. Niall McGinn celebrated his 80th goal for Aberdeen, having put the Dons 2-0 up in the 53rd minute, putting his shot in the top right corner of the net. Then, to top the afternoon off, Zach Vyner scored a third on the hour, firing his shot from 25 yards out and into the well goal. Andy Considine came close towards the end of the game, however the threat from Motherwell petered out as the game ended with a win for Aberdeen. It's an encouraging start and much needed win for Derek McInnes. Here he is.
No, we didn't have problems to seek in this game, as you just mentioned, but we knew we still had enough players available, good players available to come here and get a result. I'm sure when people see the team lines, they'll try to work it out, but we have been working with Zach and Greg in front of our back four all week and trying to bed them down into that. And I think they're 2 players that can play the position, but you're right to say after the penalty, because I felt justice was done. My feeling at the time, it wasn't a penalty. Joe's adamant there's no touch, and having seen it again, I don't think there is a touch. So from then on in, I thought we were very good in the game. Joe, as he's done, makes a great save, and I thought we were very good after that. I thought we were solid and robust enough. I thought we were calm enough in possession at the right times. And Sam's goal epitomises where he is at the minute. He's confident. He having the confidence and the ability to finish the way he did, that sends out a signal to the team. When you've got a keeper doing that at one end and Sam scoring with that confidence at the other, it sends out a positive vibe right across the pitch for our boys, and I thought they were very good after that. McGinn's finish would challenge Sam for the goal of the game, and then Zach pops up with a goal which probably be a bit unexpected. We were wanting him to do a certain role in the game today, and he did it brilliantly, him and Greg. And the goal's an added bonus, but I shouldn't be too surprised because to be fair to him, he's got the athleticism to get up and down the pitch, but he has been smashing them in all week in training. And he's a confident laddie, and I actually think the position, I've said this for a while with Greg over the last couple of weeks, with Zach, I do feel that could be a position he could play going forward.
Catch live audio and video of our next match only on Red TV. Subscribe now for full match day coverage, replays, highlights and all the goals, exclusive interviews and behind the scenes content. Sign up now at redtv.afc.co.uk. The best of the action only on Red TV.
Celtic moved up to the top of the Scottish Premiership on Saturday with a 6-0 home win over Ross County, while Kilmarnock defeated Livingston 2-1 at Rugby Park. St Mirren saw off Bolton club St Johnstone 2-0 in Paisley, and it finished 1-1 between Hamilton Accies and Hibs. It was all square between Hearts and Rangers at Tynecastle on Sunday following their 1-1 draw, which means Rangers are level on points and goal difference, with Celtic but second on goals scored. The Dons under-18s are still maintaining their 100% record for the season so far in the Club Academy Scotland Under-18 League. A late header from Kieran Shanks gave Aberdeen their 6th win out of 6 against Hamilton at New Douglas Park on Friday. And Bruce Anderson's continued the winning form yesterday afternoon in the SPFL Reserve Cup with a hat-trick against St Johnstone at the Balmoral Stadium. AFC Women have also maintained their winning form with a 9-0 win against Raith Rovers Women on the 10th of October. Lauren Gordon scored 4, Francesca Ogilvie 2, with individual efforts from Jessica Broddick, Sophie Jameson and Eva Thompson. Meanwhile, the AFC Women are making preparations for next season after securing promotion to the Scottish Building Society SWPL 2 with the signing of goalkeeper Gail Gilmer. The 15-year-old keeper from Tariff has represented Scotland at youth national team level when she was capped for the under-16s. The Scottish Professional Football League has extended its partnership with Infront, a Wanda Sports Group company, as its exclusive media rights partner for its 4 leagues and 2 cup competitions in a new 5-year agreement. The extension, which comes a year after the initial partnership announcement, covers the international media rights for the Scottish Premiership, Championship, League 1 and 2, as well as the Tannock's Caramel Wafer Cup and Betfred Cup. Former Aberdeen captain Mark Kerr has been named as Ayr United's new manager today. Kerr replaces Ian McCall, who left Somerset Park last month to become Partick Thistle boss. Ayr are currently second in the Championship, level on points with Dundee United at the top. And Sky have selected 2 of our matches in November and December to be shown live on Sky Sports. Our league matches against St Johnstone at McDermott Park on Sunday the 24th of November and our midweek match against Rangers on Wednesday the 4th of December have been selected for TV coverage. The St Johnstone match will kick off at 3 p.m. and the Rangers match at 7:45 p.m.
Every Tuesday from 8 p.m. on your phone, on your tablet, and online. This is the AFC DONScast.
Okay, looking ahead to the match this Sunday against Celtic, and we've got one of these. Yep, a reminder that the clocks go back an hour on Sunday morning at 2 a.m. Tickets are still on sale for the match at Pittodrie, and kick-off time is at 12:15 p.m. and the game will also be shown live on BT Sport 1 and BT Sport Ultimate. You can also grab tickets for our home match against Kilmarnock on Saturday the 2nd of November. To order your tickets for both matches, you can order them online at afc.co.uk/e-tickets. By phoning the ticket office, on 01224 63 1903, or head along to the ticket office in person. And if you're into your podcast, we've updated the AFC DONScast website with the latest episodes from the Red Review with North Sound One's Dave Galloway and Alan Davidson, plus the latest from the lads at the Terrace. You'll find them all on the website at afcdonscast.co.uk. That's all from me this week. I'll be back next Tuesday as normal following the Celtic match. Till then, thanks for listening and stand free.
That's all for this week. More Aberdeen news next Tuesday evening from 8. That's all for this week from the AFC DONScast. Why not download and listen to the Here We Go AFC podcast? Discussion, reaction, interviews, and special guests made by Aberdeen fans for Aberdeen fans. Tune in now for the latest episode.